Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft here on the NEL Films vanilla server. Well, some things have happened since the last episode. Bobby started building a building there in the lake. Not super happy with his choice of building in our small little lake, but whatever. Steve's building a house down that way. And we've done a whole load of enchanting and whatnot. Spent a lot of time in the mob grinder we built last time, just gaining levels into enchanting books, trying to get a good sword, which we've managed to get here, and get good good enchants on our armor and whatnot. So yeah, so that's going pretty well. Today we are going to build a snow factory thing, and I think I've got just about everything we need here to start on this. This is a design that I got from Doc M from Minecraft. It's a little bit modified just because I'm trying to make it as compact as possible and fit in as tight of a space as possible. So it's not going to be quite the same setup as his, but it's going to be pretty close. And I think we're just going to put it right here off the square. Right over here. So, let's see here. Let's move some things off my hotbar. That we don't actually need at the moment. Alright. So I think the first thing, we're going to need some of these. We're going to need some fences. We're going to need the stuff to make the snow golem. Oh, we're going to need a piston and these torches. We're going to need all this stuff eventually, but we're just going to start with this stuff for the moment. We're going to need this guy and these guys. Alright, let's just start with this. Let's see. So let's go back here a bit, and then we're going to build this up a little bit. So this is going to be the digging platform, and then we're going to want the actual snow golem to sit up here. So this is going to be a little bit difficult. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this here, and this here, here, and here. I'm just going to place a couple more blocks down here to kind of give us a little bit more room. Alright, and then we're going to place the snow golem here, and then kind of wedge him into the corner. Come on, come on. Nope, nope. Well, he's gonna die. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna need... Huh, that's odd. Alright, I guess we're gonna need another pumpkin. Let's, I would think Feather Falling 4 would have kept me from taking damage there, but let's just grab another pumpkin here and try that again. Of course he's not gonna cooperate. Why would the snow golem cooperate? Not really sure what Bobby's going for there. I'll have to talk to him about it later. I do kind of like what Steve's got going overall. I think he's gonna need, I mean, he's only just started, so he's gonna need to do some, detail work, but alright, let's try this again. Get back in there. Come on. There we go. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of these. Alright, and then we're going to take this guy away and put this one here. And then these are going to go away. And then, let's see, we're going to take and put our piston there. And then we're just going to pull that block out and then put it back, basically. So, out. and he should have fallen down, and he did, and then we push it back, and there we go. And now we can just pop that off, get these guys back, and now we have the basis of the beginning of our build here. I am just going to put some, these are only temporary. I'm going to build a whole structure around this so he's inside. We're just going to kind of block around him for the moment, so that way if we have to walk away for any amount of time, he's nice and safe. He doesn't get killed by creepers or zombies or anything like that. We'll just block him in there. Alright, so step 2 is slime blocks, and I think we're going to need I think we're going to use chests, or maybe obsidian if I have any obsidian, which I don't, to keep the slime. We're going to put the slime blocks here, but what we need to do is we need to keep the slime blocks from grabbing these other blocks. So we have to use blocks that the slime blocks can't move, and those types of blocks are obsidian, note blocks, furnaces, that kind of thing. So I think we're going to use, actually I think we're going to just use furnaces because cobblestone is plentiful. So let's run back over here and we will grab some furnaces real quick. Let's see here. Now we're just going to pop downstairs. Just grab a bunch of cobble. 8 furnaces is probably enough. There we go. Alright. So, we're going to come over here. Kind of do this. Take away these 2. And then furnace. 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 Another furnace. Then one there. And one there. And then we can get rid of all these extra blocks we placed on here. Although those are there to protect that guy. Let's see. This one and this one. Alright, so there's that. The next step is 2 of these walls, which will put you at a proper distance away from the digging area. And then we put some blocks on either side of this here and kind of block yourself in here. Alright, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of excavating here to make some room, because we're actually going to need a basement under this whole thing to house all the storage and the workings of this setup. So I'm going to go sleep, and then I'm going to dig out a whole bunch of space here, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and I had to move it because I realized I kind of placed the whole thing off center. So now it's centered. Alright, so I think the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to set up the hopper timer. So we're going to need 2 of these. We need the comparators. We already have the redstone torches. We're going to need the redstone. And I think that should be all we need. So we're going to come down here, and this block will be the off switch basically. So that's going to be a lever there, and then there will be a block there which will be on top of one of the left hopper. So what we're going to do is we're going to place actually, we're going to leave this guy here, and then we're going to take and place one hopper there. Take this guy out, and then place another hopper here. Right, and then we're going to do this, and we can do that, and this, and then the comparators go on top, I believe in this direction. Yep. Alright, and then the comparators will go into blocks. Now, I did have to go and get some obsidian because I realized that this block is probably going to be in the way. Although, no, not this block directly, but the next one. So that'll go there, and then there will be a torch here, and then we'll need this. And I didn't know if a furnace would work or not for this, so we're gonna use a torch, and then there will be a block here on this side, and then these are gonna basically just come around to here, and then there will be a piston here, piston there, and a piece of redstone here. Grab the other pistons. Alright, there we go. Okay, so that goes there, and then there will be another, whoops. There will be another piston here with a piece of redstone here. And it's going dark. I'm gonna die. So let's run and make it day real quick. So this setup actually works really, really well for collecting snow, and I think it'll work great for getting us the blocks we need. For building things and big projects, because I do really like using snow as a building block. Alright, so let's come back over here, and alright, so we got that there. We're going to need the redstone block. Here we go. Redstone block, we'll just go next to one of these guys. And then there will be a piece of redstone there. And we're also going to need a lever. Let's see if there's a lever over here. Yeah, there's a stick and some cobblestone. Whoops. So lever we have. Alright, and then the lever will go on top of this guy right here, and this will be the on and off switch. So in theory, what we'll do is, I think it's 16 items, so we're going to take and put 16 in here, and that'll start the timer, right? And as this goes, it'll just go back and forth like that. So let's just turn this off. I think it'll probably flip one more time. No, it won't. Okay, so now we need the piston, and that goes on this side, which, if I remember correctly, goes here. Something like that. So in theory, when this thing goes, it should pulse that. Yep, there it goes. Awesome. So we'll just leave that off. Alright, so now the next step is we need to put down, we'll cover that guy up so nothing falls down in there. The next step, we need to put the dispenser, the shovel refilling system thing. So we're actually going to need some of these hoppers. I'm going to have to make some more chests because I forgot about this part when I got the supplies here. Looks like I forgot a dispenser too. So what's going to happen here is there will be a chest on this side. Right here. Right, and then there will be 1, 2 hoppers flowing into it. Underneath this hopper is where the dispenser will be, and then there will be hoppers flowing back that way into the dispenser. Alright, I'm going to go get a dispenser and we'll be right back. Okay, we have a dispenser. Alright, so this is where you walk. So this block can be here. And then we need a block to place this guy against, which will have to be there. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're actually just going to come up here and pick this guy up. And then we will do this. Jump up and then place this guy back. I'll need to get a piece of carpet for on top of that hopper then. But you kind of see what we're going for right there. Alright, so now the next step is down here. There will be a piece of redstone. And then I also need a repeater, which I did forget to grab. Luckily, I do have one made, I believe. I think I saw it in this one chest in here earlier. Yep, alright. Repeater. Alright, and then you'll take the repeater, place it like so, and then put the redstone on top. Alright, and so what'll happen is when this side pulses, it'll pulse the dispenser, which will shoot a shovel up into your inventory, and if your shovel is broken, it'll replace it, and if not, it'll fall back down into the hopper and go back into the chest here. So it's just kind of like a cycle that repeats itself. Right, so the next step is the collection area, and we're kind of running a little bit short on time, but I'm going to have to dig this out lower, and we'll have to block out the collection area here. So I'm gonna do some landscaping, some more excavating here, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and we are just about done here and just about out of time. Alright, so let's see here. Let me grab some dirt so I can kind of pillar up here. That wasn't dirt. Crap. Gotta be careful. I'm gonna have to go get my Silk Touch pickaxe. Okay, so these are the 2 blocks that are going to drop away. So we need to build the drop column around these 2 blocks. We're just going to take and put these 2 right underneath of that. Let's see here. Put this guy there and that guy there. And let's see. So glass, glass, there we go. Like that. And we're just going to bring this down to a point where we're going to be lower than this one, which I think is right here. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go glass, glass, glass. There's going to be a block of water here at this spot, so we're going to go glass there and here and here, and then it'll be hoppers underneath of here. So we're actually going to need to take the rest of this glass down this way, like so. Alright, so now we're going to take our hoppers, and this one actually needs to point down, which is going to be a little bit hard. Let's see if we can get this to point. There we go. Alright, so that one's going to point down, and then the rest of these are going to point into that one. Like that. And I screwed up because I forgot to leave an opening to put the water in, but that's fine. Alright, so now we're going to take our chests and put these down, alternating the regular chest and trapped chests, like so. Here we go. Here we go. Looks like we have some extras. I didn't necessarily design the space out fully in creative, but that's fine. Alright, so we're just gonna break this guy and change this around a little bit by doing this, and then we will put our water here, which is not actually where the water needs to go. So we will put the water here. Put this guy back and waste a little bit more glass, but it'll be fine. Alright, and now the water should flow the whole way. Getting dark again. And then we just come over here and we do this. There we go. So that is that. I'm going to go sleep and then we'll be right back. Okay, we're back and just going to place this piece of carpet here, and then I think it's time to test this out. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take and shove all of these shovels down into here, and then what you need to do is you need to fill up your inventory with items, except for whatever spot you are going to have your shovel at, which I guess will be this spot for me, and then just turn it on. Now it should give me a shovel here at some point. Let's see, you gonna give me a shovel? There we go, and there's our shovel. And now we can just kind of do this, right? And then the snow falls away, most of it at least. And it'll try and give me another shovel there at some point, which it just did. And I'll have to get the timing right on that, so I get the shovel when the shovel breaks, but yeah, I think the timing's a little long here. But you kind of get the idea of it. There, nope, there's another shovel. Okay, let's turn this off. Alright, so let's pop down below and have a look at how it worked out. In theory, our snowballs should be somewhere. Okay, they're kind of spread out because of how the water in the hoppers works. This part right here is where I differed from Doc M's setup. He wound it around a corner and used some fences and an ender chest to kind of like line things up in a specific manner. I've done things a bit differently because, again, I'm trying to keep it as small as possible. Mine probably doesn't work as well as his setup, but as long as it works okay, I'm alright with it. So that's that, and I will pretty this up and make it look nice in between episodes, and next time we'll come back and we'll see what I've come up with. So if you liked the video, click like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.